weird.
Sports!
Go Sports!
Play ball!
Slam ball is a full contact sport.
Throwing pumpkins.
Trying it back in two, or we go in a rotationary triple. We can tweak.
Hello, folks. My name is Reed.
My name is Sam.
That's
I'm Brett Davis Jr.
And we, Sam and I, and also Brett for now, are your on-the-ground sports reporters.
Nope, wrong podcast.
Shit.
We're your outsider sports podcast for
Tertiary Sports.
Sports Outsiders. I don't know why you pointed at him. He's heard that once, Sam.
Dude.
That feels inappropriate.
That's fair.
My thing was a joke. And we dive into the world of shit tier sports.
Weird?
For you.
I think you mean weird and wacky sports.
I do. Actually, this sport is not
sports
shit tier.
Sports with dignity.
Yeah, sports with a Z. Where's the Z go? Who knows?
In place of the P. We all guessed it.
Sports. Sports.
So our little mascot here, our fart hippo,
That's true.
Stormy, flew up next to my ear and told me that you have a sport for me and our guest today.
That's true.
What's the sport?
Let me give you a little background, Brett, on how I do things. The year, Brett. Sam's not in the picture for me this episode. Is 1988. The Soviet Union has started a project.
Oh, I know those guys.
Yeah, they've started a project called economic restructuring, and that goes super well.
Dude, that album goes hard as fuck.
Something else that goes hard as fuck, Northern Ireland right now. They're having something called the Troubles.
Ooh. Sam, you might want to take a step out of this one.
James Hansen of NASA lets us know that human-caused climate change is already happening and has been happening for decades.
Yep, sounds about right.
What? Back in the 80s? You mean we had warning?
Wait,
Fuck.
Since the 50s. Maybe.
Whoa.
you're telling me Congress said that scientists haven't said enough about this, like in current day? Huh, crazy.
And Congress and scientists are just threatening to...
Thank you,
Burn
Republicans and also Democrats.
Also, what is it? Fred Singer of the think tank that stopped Big Tobacco from getting sued for the longest time and then moved on to Monsanto and also Texaco.
Fuck.
I'm going to fight on sight, you old man. I think he's dead.
In the land of the free and the home of the brave.
USA.
That was great harmonies, guys. Wow.
It's actually half of what we do here is just sing the Star Spangled Banner.
That's a good. They're 30 minutes episodes, and it's 10 minutes of us singing Star Spangled Banner
Just
over and over.
We have 3 jokes. 2 of them are the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, and one is just singing the Star Spangled Banner over and over again.
We actually have Bruno Mars in a closet over there that we bring out once in a while to sing
For the
with.
halftime show.
Yeah.
Anyway, go. You have a. Why are you keep interrupting us?
Yeah,
with
I
your
don't know.
1988, the year Adam Levine was born.
That may be true. I don't
I
know.
don't actually know, but anyway, sorry, continue.
But also, women's sailing is held in the Olympics for the first time, and the U.S. wins because
Fuck
we're the best
yeah.
country in the fucking world. But if we take that boat and we sail it to a little island called Japan,
Oh,
good.
boy.
they're coming up with some wild shit.
Is it? Never mind. Keep going. I'm not saying shit, Reed.
Welcome. I'm going to let Sam not spill his drink in case he brought this sport today. Of the world of Yukigassen, which at a glance is the world's most structured, organized, and methodically refereed snowball fight you will ever see. Did you bring this sport?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How are we going to do that? Because
We're
you're
gonna
not
go to
allowed in
Japan.
Japan.
Wait, is this real? Are you not allowed in Japan?
No. I'm not allowed back in Israel. Remind me to tell you about how I got on the no-fly list one time. But Japan, don't fucking worry about it. I'm on a
Sam,
watch
I think
list.
I'm a little pretty worried about
no,
that.
don't fucking worry about it.
I gotta
Well,
say, I'm a
hey,
little
folks, it's
uncomfortable
fine.
right now.
It's finally happened. Sam and I have brought the same sport. Luckily,
No, I didn't. I was just gaslighting you.
you serious?
Yeah.
Is that how it feels?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, he just
Shit.
smoked your ass, dude. I
Yeah.
didn't feel.
If it helps, what I've been doing over the last 2 years is slowly getting into Sam's head and just really fucking shit up in there. I've convinced him.
That he's my friend.
Yeah, I've actually. That's fair. The best one I convinced Sam of was that there is a Mario Kart DC track called Dry Earhole.
I fucking knew that was fake.
But you didn't, and you had to question it. So I'm going to take a moment to describe the history because there's not a lot. Because we're starting in 1988, or as we call it, 2 years before the 90s, or 13 or 20.
You good?
13 years before 9/11.
Oh, good. Solid.
I pulled this directly from the Yuki Gassen International website. This is one of those ones that is ongoing, so we can watch this and stuff. We can't go because I don't know how I would go to Japan.
Fly there?
I don't.
What? Yeah.
Sam.
I
Yeah.
don't know how I'm going to go to Japan. I don't know how to get there.
Yeah, Sam. It's not a fucking. I'm
You can
aware
just-
that planes exist. Sam.
You
Wait,
just
are you
fucking-
afraid of airplanes?
I'm not afraid of airplanes. I'm afraid of.
You're afraid of-
he's racist.
He's afraid of foreigners.
I actually am racist against planes, though. Is the thing. I'm
All right, I
plane
gotta go.
It all started on 9/11.
and it was the plane's fault.
Wait, really quick.
Are you about to talk about the mattress?
No,
The mattress commercial?
No. Okay, so I sorry, I just want to pivot really quick. Did you know that the people who did 9/11 went to PTs, like in Portland, the strip
Yeah.
club PTs,
I
before they
didn't.
went on the plane? Yes. Okay, so
Yeah.
the night before we all live in Maine, if you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maine's favorite
Yeah,
sons.
I've grown up here my
And
whole
Brett.
life. But anyways, I learned this factoid like a couple months ago, and it like blew my mind. So they went to the strip club like the night before they got on the flight, which
That
was
was-
at like 6 a.m.
That was their first crime. That's so wrong, man.
And they went to PTs. They were there for like pretty much the whole night, and then they went to their hotel, and then they got on the flight and they committed. So they literally like flew out of Portland Jetport. I
No
think.
shit.
I don't know if that part is necessarily true, but I know for a fact that like they were in Maine the
Yep.
night before they committed 9/11. That shit is
How,
crazy
how,
to
how
me.
fucked up do you think it is being the TSA agent and you just hear that they came from your
How
airport?
How fucked up do you think it is that you're the artistic dancer that performed for them, and then you see him on the news the
I
next
mean,
day?
Yeah, guys, I got the 9/11 guys hard.
Big tippers because I guess you can't take it with you.
It's definitely. I mean, okay. I could go further with that, but I'm not going to.
And it was a B.
Because I respect sex work and whatnot, but I just thought it was like very. Not that I'm saying you guys are saying anything like that, but it was just very interesting to me. Now that since we were talking about flights and stuff, I was just thinking about that and 9/11.
Yeah,
So
I did bring it up by using it as a benchmark. So Yukigassen, the sport that Sam didn't bring,
the snowball sport.
the snowball sport. That's why also the title for this episode is Snowballs to be Seen, which is a deep cut to one episode of the Drew Carey Show. So, because I'm super cool and easy to be around. It traces its roots to snowball fights.
Tracks.
Yep. A fun way for the kiddos in a snowy areas to pass time with some friendly combat. And sports, Yuki Gassen was born. Basically, it's just they saw snowball fights and they saw sports and they were like, nice.
Let's make this children's playtime.
does it snow in Japan?
Yeah.
I'm being facetious.
If it helps, it was one of those things where I'm like, equator-wise, where the fuck is Japan sitting?
You're like, wait, did they ship the snow in for the sport?
Because then I was like, I'm pretty sure they had the Winter Olympics there one time, but also maybe it was the
This
Summer
is-
Olympics.
This is like a super Japanese thing to take children's winter pastime, and then like make it have like very rigid guidelines.
It was, well, I'll get into it in a second. It all started basically when the tourist traffic stops in the area in the winters. They needed something to quote unquote get people outside and moving, because as people who live in a snowy area, winter is long and dark, and it seems like it's very similar there because they have Maine's thing where they're almost in another time zone. So it gets dark at like 3. But finding a unique and original approach proved difficult. And then one day, they found it. And they have not changed the rule set since 1989. They decided everyone had to wear helmets because people were getting fucked up.
Yeah.
It turns out when you take a bunch of... This is also, hey guys, not a game for children anymore. This is played by 2 groups of grown-ass adults. And so before they institutionalized face masks and actual like hockey helmets, people were getting messed up. They also, to take down on people getting fucked, they also have very specific snowballs you're allowed to use. It's like an ice cube tray that you like just slam on the ground. And so all of the snowballs come out as perfect circles that look they're the same exact size and weight and consistency. So, and those are the only snowballs you're allowed to use.
Solid fun. Cool.
Yeah, if you make a snowball on the court, that's a foul and you're out.
Wait, what? Just get the fucking scoop.
Oh, Sam, no, the thing that they have makes like 90 at once. It like you just slam it onto the other one and it makes perfect spheres very quickly. They have this down to a science, Sam. We cannot improve this game.
Okay.
They haven't
Shouldn't
changed.
have tried.
I know. They're identical. Okay, Sam. The snowballs are all identical in size and they are perfect spheres.
Okay.
I also want to point out this really quickly. People take this game very seriously.
No shit.
It's not set up unlike dodgeball and paintball. A little bit of laser tag, and a sprinkling of capture the flag.
Okay.
Okay.
There are 2 teams of 7 with some subs.
And some DOMs, of course.
Of course. And they each play against each other on a 18-meter, Sam, which is how far in feet?
Well, every meter is about 3 feet.
Yep.
Times 18.
59 and a half feet.
Okay.
Just say the number. Just say it.
You can't read. You can't do math.
Dude.
What is he good for? Snowball fights. That's the
Snowball
answer.
fights. And that is in turn, so that's divided in half because
Oh my God.
Dodgeball.
More fucking math.
I know,
dude.
Sam.
Just say
And what's half of it? What's half of 60?
4.
Yeah. With a forward and backward zone. So it's then involved in, so you have it in half.
And then you
that's
divide.
in halved.
And then you multiply, but just each half.
Exactly, actually, because we'll get into it in a second. So prior to the game, sorry, this is just so fucking stupid. It's not an empty court like dodgeball. They erect barriers made of snow on either side in highly specific places. These barriers are always in the same spot, and they cannot be off by more than a centimeter from like the sidelines of the court. I also have to preface is basically covered in ice. So
do you wear ice skates?
No, they don't even wear cleats. They wear like shoes.
Okay. They actually wear
Y'all getting concussed.
the
sure.
official uniform is Heelys.
So, okay. It seems like a lot of these sports involve brain damage.
Yeah.
like not like you have to be brain damaged to play it, but like you will inevitably get brain damage if you play it.
I mean, welcome to sports.
Yeah.
Okay, true. I'm like, I think about football for 2 seconds, and it's like,
Have you seen American football?
Yeah. Have you looked at Tom Brady's eyes recently? It's tough.
I wonder he kisses his son on the mouth. What the hell?
Yeah. I see every once in a while I get an
You
ad.
have to cut that. You have to take that out.
Please. I get an ad for Tom Brady all the time where it's him it's like a car rental ad, but Tom Brady is so confused the entire time, and I'm like, does he know he's in an ad?
There's like a brief moment interacting with his son, where his brain is like, "That's your wife."
I can't wait to post
Giselle didn't leave me.
just that clip.
Dude, if you clip, I'm gonna actually murder you if you clip that. Oh my god!
And we just get a message from Brett like a month later, just like fucking like Blair Witch style.
No, it's just a picture of you from outside your window. Like I'm like there,
But then in
you
the
hear
background,
a baseball bat tapping on your door.
it's a picture of me, and then through the back door, like glass back door, you can see Tom Brady.
You're gonna get kissed on the mouth.
I love Jesus.
He's putting on. Why is he putting on so much chapstick? And
You try to like run out the front door, and Timmy Tebow's on one knee, just like looking up at you, like praying. The same vacant stare in his eyes as Tom Brady.
I would. How much money would you pay? Because I pay quite a bit to watch Sam Workman try to not get tackled by Tom Brady.
Am I allowed grease?
No. Yeah, you're both allowed grease.
All right. Am I allowed a Kisbit?
That's for those of you not in the know because you didn't listen to our oil wrestling one.
Yeah,
that
come on.
is
Listen to Oily Goys.
oiled up.
Jeezy boy and his oily boys.
That's I
That was
was
a running joke on set.
good. They're like leather pants you soak in oil, and if your opponent pulls them down and sees your junk, he wins.
Yeah, and but it's totally
that
not
real?
good.
Is that real?
Seriously, one of our better episodes. Listen to Oily Goys. It's fucking hilarious.
Wait, is it a Jewish sport?
No,
No Turkish.
no. That's
Oh,
why.
wait,
That's why
is
it's
goy-
Goys. Goys is not non-Jewish people.
Oh,
or
I
Gentiles.
totally flipped that. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I've watched A Serious Man. I should know this.
Anyway, back to winter.
Back to winter sports. The other kind of balls you can see. So the half is divided in halves. There's a forward and backward zone. Those will come up eventually. Don't worry.
Okay.
The booklet I had to read in well-translated Japanese, but still very much translated from Japanese.
Google translated.
Was way better than that. It was 23 pages long.
Oh.
So I'm not going to cover all of the rules because there are a lot of them.
Nah, let's be here all day.
For what is
just doing-
a nice dry thing. It's like page 23, chapter 3 or chapter 2, section 8,
Subsection.
subsection B. And it requires special technique and strategy and stuff, which is also good because each team is required to have 2 coaches.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're telling me a sport requires a strategy?
So
That's some bullshit.
I mean, like
I
straight up.
fucking hate that. Fuck you.
So how
There's
much-
No way.
How much?
I'm gonna fucking fuck you.
How much? How much strategy goes into wife carrying? Really? I guess it's just like don't let her.
Well, first,
Die.
I mean, there's an
First-
incredible amount of like balance that you need.
That's-
No,
I will
no.
admit-
There's an incredible amount of strategy. First off,
You have to convince her
watch
to do this.
every season of The Pickup Artist. Go and find a wife.
How many seasons of the pickup artist are there? Is it
I
not
don't
just
know.
one?
I don't know, but it's such a stupid show that I imagine there's like 30.
Yeah. Yeah, like the one about oh god. Okay. And so each of these sides have different amount of barriers. Each match, both teams must use 90 snowballs.
Okay.
The snowballs are made 15 minutes exactly to the second before the match starts.
What the?
Oh, because of like ice, like melting and stuff. Yeah, smart.
They don't want it to get too wet or too cold. A lot of these rules make sense, and it's very clear that like
There's a reason.
a lot of thought went into this.
Mhm.
Just a snowball fight.
Dude, this is just.
I would love to watch a video of this.
Okay, we will. It's great. Actually, there's a great show from one of the presenters of Top Gear, James May. He was traveling in Japan and he played this, and that's actually how I found it. Was because he was playing it, and he is like a 65-year-old British man, and he was playing against really athletic, like 20-year-old Japanese dudes, and so he was just getting fucking stomped shitless.
Dude,
and I was
I
like,
wanna-
I have to cover this.
I want to go to this event with like a slow-mo camera.
And just watch
It's
me
just-
just like.
There's just like, go, but in Japanese. And then it's just Reed standing in the middle. It goes,
So you want to? It's a snuff film.
There's like a counter on the top right corner that just zips from like 0 to 90 snowballs in like 4 seconds.
There's like a bruise counter right next to it.
There's like a concussion counter, like right here. You keep slipping and hitting your head on the ground. And then you're like, "Where's my son? Wife. I need to kiss her."
You
get the Tom Brady-itis.
Oh God. It starts when the ref blows the whistle. They line up, and it's like something out of an anime because they're standing there with two snowballs in their hands.
This is incredible.
Making like it in a line facing each other, and then when the ref blows his whistle, they have to sprint to their back line and then forward to their front line, and then they can start throwing snowballs. Keep in mind, court's covered in ice, so that's a lot easier here talking about it in my chair.
Everyone's got like the Batman gauntlets on, so they can like.
It's
just like just sliding along.
Where are the other snowballs?
Where are they? So, during each of these 3 5-minute rounds, kind of like heats,
Okay.
the
Get
goal
it? 'Cause
is
it's snowballs and they'd melt.
Sorry, Brett. Sometimes I just shut off and just start yelling at Sam.
I've never been closer to taking my own life.
not to brag.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Not to brag, but I'm closer to suicide than I've ever been.
It's me, your best friend, Brett.
Please see a therapist if you're having bad thoughts.
Yeah.
There's 3 rounds that are between 3 and 5 minutes each. The goal, in case you're curious, there's a scoring matrix. So if you're curious about how this game is truly scored, they have a couple charts for you.
Good.
Because they couldn't just be normal. They had to make it hard.
Yep. That tracks.
I will
just based on everything else you've told us so far.
It's like hard to make jokes about this because I'm like, yep, if you touch the back line with your foot, you are out.
Show starts in 1 minute.
All right, we're rolling the danger camera.
Okay.
All right.
The spicy boy.
All right. So do you remember where you left off?
Not really. I was looking at Sam.
Going like this.
So the goal is either in each of these 5-minute rounds, of which there are 3,
Yeah.
is to either knock everyone else out on the other team without your team getting knocked out. You get, out when you get hit with a snowball, like a snowball fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go over and bring their flag back to your side
Without getting hit.
without getting hit by a snowball.
That's where the capture the flag comes in.
That's worth 10 points.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, it's points.
Okay.
Okay.
Only the people in the forward position can do that. The people in the back position can't even actually throw. Their job is to get snowballs from their back line to the people on their front line, who then throw those snowballs at the other team.
This kind of has Brazilian dodgeball energy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brazilian dodgeball.
No, that's too mainstream for us.
Okay. Another episode.
Yeah.
Continue.
This is like the Arctic Monkeys of Brazilian dodgeball. Here we are. You get everyone else out on the other team. That's worth 10 points. Don't worry if you're like us and maybe you don't get everyone else out because you're bad. Don't worry.
Okay.
You still get some points. So basically, you get a number of points equal to the number of people on your team left minus the remaining members on the other team.
Okay.
So look, if we had 5 people and the other team had 3, we would get
Some points.
2 points, Sam.
2 points.
I like making Sam do math really quickly.
This is just like the Embarrass Sam podcast.
It has been today.
That's Reed's goal, usually.
And Sam's is to make Reed as uncomfortable as possible.
So we have our little game.
Okay, I see. So you make him uncomfortable, then he brings out math and words and shit.
Yeah.
and then I just have to go, duh, because I'm playing into a bit and I don't want Reed to feel bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
'Cause I'm actually a mathlete. No, don't fucking try me on that.
Hey, everyone, send Sam math questions to the email or the phone. Sam will answer. If people call into our line and leave Sam
Complicated
math
questions.
questions, he will solve them on uncut live on the podcast.
Yes, he is uncut.
No, I'm Jewish.
Okay. Players on the offensive side, which is the, closer to the middle line, strike at the opponent's team with snowballs. While players on the defensive side, which are the ones farther to the end lines, give them balls. Their job is to run back
Just
and forth,
give them
giving them
those
balls.
balls, yeah.
You cannot throw your teammate a ball. You have
Bullshit.
to roll it or hand it to them.
Garbage.
If you hit them with your snowball, you have hit them with a snowball, and they are out.
Garbage. What if they catch it?
I don't know. Probably they're still out because you can't catch snowballs in this. You just get hit.
Make a real fast game.
It's 3 5-minute rounds. It's very fast. But you play like 10 games in a row. It's like you don't play this once. Yeah. If a snowball hits a player, that player is considered out of the game until the next round.
Okay.
If a player picks up a snowball from outside the court, they are out of the game. If they make a snowball that was not one of the pre-made ones that happened 15 minutes ago, they are out of the game.
Okay.
If they move outside of the court and it is their non-dominant foot, they're okay. If it is their dominant foot, they are out of the game. If any part of their body besides their non-dominant foot goes outside of the court at any time, you are out of the game.
You're out. Nah, it's my sub foot. We're good.
Now that foot gets pegged.
Wait, no, it's the dom foot, right? It's only the dom foot that can go outside.
only the
Yeah,
dom
that's
foot
why
can
he
go
was
out.
okay, because it's his sub foot that was out of bounds in this.
No. It's anything but your dom foot. If it goes out of bounds, then you're done.
You can like pivot on your
so
dominant
only
foot.
your dom foot. You're like, yeah, this foot fucks. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, this foot watches so much Joe Rogan.
This foot, alpha male.
This
Sorry,
foot-
sigma male.
This foot, very uncomfortable with being choked. Yeah. Needs to be in control.
Absolutely
This foot
cannot hang.
This foot would never date a woman who's taller than it.
That seems like sub energy, though, for sure. Well, it depends on the way you look. Yeah.
So
it
this
depends.
is a separate thing, but I was like watching this
Also,
video.
notice quickly that Sam brought up feet really quickly.
Fuck off! You all brought up feet. Anyway, sorry, you were doing a sport on this.
Wait, real quick. Shout out to all the lesbians out there. Okay, continue.
Good on you.
We're a lesbian supportive podcast.
Actually, on our other podcast, we have quite a big listeners in New York botany lesbians.
Oh yeah.
It's just a weird dynamic.
That seems like a cool subculture.
I'm
for
fucking
sure.
super into that. That's like, I'm glad it's not like Joe Rogan fans. We probably have to end the podcast. It was like, yeah, like your cross section really loves Alpha Brain. Something we talk about a lot.
Your cross audience loves Aiden Ross.
It's like, oh, cool.
Your cross section really hates the Barbie movie.
Yeah. We brought that up in, what is that now, 5 episodes, how much we like the Barbie movie.
The Barbie movie's great.
It was good. So that is how, so basically the goal is to win each of the rounds, and whoever won more rounds out of the 3 wins the game. Keep in mind, it's just a fucking snowball fight. So there's not a lot of other rules about what you're allowed to do there.
I don't know, man. This seems like a lot of fucking rules.
And I actually just scraped the surface. There's a lot more where that came from.
Cool.
If you like crunchy rules, Sam,
Who wants to play D&D but in the snow and
if you want to send Sam $5, we'll put on our Patreon a video of me just reading out loud the 25-page like book that comes with when you want to play a snowball fight.
And Sam will read his manifesto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is lewd.
While holding the circumsaber.
Oh yeah, Sam just showed me this like Jewish instrument of destruction, which has the Jewish star at the.
Don't explain it. If they want to
Okay.
see the circumsaber, they can send $5 a month to the Patreon.
Or just
True.
look at your other podcast, Gin and Jews, anywhere where you can get.
It's not on that podcast.
Yeah, you fucked
Send
up,
Sam
man.
$5, and he'll send you some feet pics that'll have the sword in it. Anyway, that's Yukigassen.
That's a sport.
It's very structured. So luckily, Sam, we're not quite done.
So wait,
Okay.
and I'm sorry, real quick. I should have asked this with the other episode that we just did.
Uh-huh.
What is the definition of tertiary? I don't remember what that is.
Well, anything that would be on like ESPN 8 or lower,
That is-
or also if we just think it's outsider.
Okay.
The actual definition of tertiary is like 3 steps down from the primary source,
Okay.
but
okay.
we use it as basically
like 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Duh. Yeah. All right.
we use it basically. It's like if you can't name an athlete in that sport pretty quickly, probably tertiary sport. Like if we did like equestrian dressage,
LeBron James.
I would pay money to watch LeBron James do equestrian dressage.
I would pay money to watch LeBron James do the Barbie cart racing. Have you guys ever seen those?
No.
Okay, so really quick sidetrack. There's this. It's definitely a Southern thing. It's like up there with like mud wrestling, kind of. And
We did spud wrestling pretty recently.
We did do spud wrestling.
That sounds kind of sick. But so they set up these like big hills, and people just bomb. You know those like Barbie carts?
Oh shit!
People just
yeah.
bomb. They just bomb Barbie carts down. My roommate was showing me this, and it's like
So
amazing.
excited for
It's
the next
so
sport.
Cool. It's so cool and dumb at the same time because it's like you do have to have like a really good amount of control.
Yeah.
But some people just flip off like into the crowd and just like just body like 20 people at once, and it's so exciting.
You ever roll a children's toy at 20 miles an hour?
So it's like they do that, and it's all like self-harm kind of fun, like people just like fucking around bombing down the hill like they know they might get hurt, and then it just cuts like straight to like tons of women voluntarily running shirtless down the path as like a titty race. Like this is all legit. You can look this up. Same event. They like do it side by side. It's like the South is just like
Wild.
off the hook. Like
What is
that.
this called?
It's so I believe it's called Barbie cart racing or something to that effect.
Well, write in if you want to hear about Barbie cart racing.
Yeah, you probably couldn't show the naked breastises part of it, but
No.
Yeah,
But
probably
the-
could.
My mom watches this podcast.
so absolutely not.
So we
But
can't do
the Barbie
that.
cart racing is pretty sick.
Each year, 150 teams from all over the world
Yeah.
go to, and I quote again from their website, Showa Shinzan, the pinnacle of Yukigassen competition to compete for the Yukigassen World Cup. So they take themselves quite seriously.
Very
here.
seriously.
And Sam,
Mhm.
this event is being held on February 24th and 25th of 2023.
So we might go to Japan.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I'll schedule you in.
He's either afraid of planes or he's racist, and I can't figure out which one it is.
Again, racist against planes.
Either way, I am deeply uncomfortable in this room right
The
now.
energy that we brought to the studio. And that, Sam and Brent, is the world of Yukigassen.
And on that note, we hope you have a Yuki great day.
We'll see you later.
This is a really awkward outro. Bye.
Go ahead and drop new sports that you want to see or hear us talk about in the comments. And until next time, we will see you. And the camera died.
In the showers.
In the showers. Mwah. Thanks for listening to Tertiary Sports. If you had a good time with us, share us with a friend, give us a 5-star review on one of your favorite podcasting platforms. You can also find our socials at Clambake Incident at whatever platform, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, etc. This show was co-created by Reed Bridge Koenigsberg and myself, Sam Workman. We'll see you next Tuesday, and be well and stay kind.